Thank you for attending the Tempest. Your show will begin momentarily. In the meantime, please feel free to kick back and relax in our lobby. Visit our memorabilia museum, presided over by the MC, our executive producer, a real mover and shaker. He'll shake hands with anyone in the crowd. Our venue is historic, but you won't find a stuffy museum here. We keep our history right next to our nice cold refreshments. Take a look through the glass, right into the past. Old Jerry here is sure you'll find a souvenir or two there that'll grant access to some of our fine lobby amusements. Privileged guests, we are about to begin. Please finish your drinks, take stock of your interdimensional bits and bobs, and conclude all use of the facilities. For without further ado, may we present your show.
It's you again? Bring it in here, honey. Oh, it is so fantastic to see you. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you recognize my voice. It's Haylee. You do? Oh, okay, good. Also, I'm so glad you brought to our attention some little glitchy buggies. Thank you for that, honey. That's very, very helpful. My goodness, how are you doing this week, by the way? It's been a few days. You're feeling fab? How are your eyes doing? I feel like I see you all the time. Are your eyes doing well? Good? Oh my goodness. Oh. You know what? I feel like I need to give you a name. We spend so much time together. I just call you honey or darling or you there, and I actually don't have a... Should we make up a name for you? Because I'm assuming that you've played all the roles now, right? I'm going to go through the alphabet, and when you hear a letter that you like, snap, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. P. P? P. Pa-pa-pa-pa. Papaya. Do you like papaya? All right. My darling little papaya. Welcome. Oh. Wait. What about peach or papaya? Can I call you peach or papaya? Try and say that 10 times fast. It kind of warms up the vocal cords nicely. Peach or papaya, peach or papaya. Good, it sounds like a health food store and a lovely person right here. Okay. Now, I normally start this by saying, welcome to my backyard, but you've been to my backyard multiple times, so I just feel like my backyard is your backyard, is our backyard, so welcome home, honey. Now, what else? I usually also say, have you heard about the Decameron? Which I know you have. And then we talk about the predicament that we're all in, being stuck at home, and question about your home right now. Are you sitting down or are you standing? You're standing up. Oh, me too. All right. That means when you're standing, you can actually do better dance moves. Did you know that? Exactly. So we do we talk about being at home. We mentioned that we're in VR. What else? Well, the cool thing about VR is, we're here together right now, and I don't even know where you are at the moment. And, well, you know where I am. You know that I'm in LA. But that's pretty neat. Anyway, shall we get into the depths of our first scene? My sweet, sweet Peter Papaya. Okay. Now, today let's take a different take. So we're going to do some abstract workshop of the Tempest, alright? So, as you know, I'm a dancer. I came to acting very, very late. I came to acting through dance, actually. What you may not know is I actually started in this form, but as a dancer. I did a different Shakespeare show that's based out of New York called Sleep No More. And that one is interactive theater, but dance-based, not words-based. I know, mind-blowing, right? Anyway, so I've had a very, very long journey. I'm a little older than I sound, but I started there, at the McKittrick Hotel. So, let's try and do the interpretive dance version of The Tempest, the same way we would Sleep No More. Or instead of Sleep No More, because Sleep No More is a line from Macbeth, right? Have you ever read Macbeth? Okay. Think of it as a very power-hungry couple, and then everybody dies, okay? Very Shakespearean, if you will, right? But there's a line that goes, "Methought I heard a voice cry, 'Sleep no more, Macbeth doth sleep no more.'" And that's where the title of that show came from. So, instead of calling it Tempest, because this is the interpretive dance version of it, what should we call it? What should we call it? I'm trying to think of the lines. Maybe... I'm not... a tempestuous noise. Maybe we should call it a tempestuous noise, right? And then trick them into dancing it out. So they think they're going to hear some sound, but instead we're going to dance it. All right, let's get this first scene up and rolling. Let's see. I'm wondering if I have some music. I don't have music. All right, here we go. Shall we do our first scene together? All right. Let me get us to the balcony. 1 second. Hold my hands. Up we go together. Okay. So, I want to say the words still, but instead of running around frantically, I need you to dance out the language that you hear, okay? Yes. Do you want me to dance with you? Okay, good. Let's make this a duet. We are the last 2 sailors on this ship, and we are going to interpretive dance it out. Here we go. Are you ready? Hit it. Hi, my hearts! Cheerly, cheerly, my hearts! Yar, yar! Take down the topsail, and then we interpretive take down the topsail. Tend to the master's whistle. Blow till thy burst thy wind if room enough. Yes, oh, you're dancing really well. Good. And now grab the other side of this. Good. And take down the topmast and bring her to try with main course. And then we throw this over. Good. And we take a bow to the non-existent audience. But our pretend audience, right? It's just a rehearsal. We just have to pretend the audience is there. All right. So, that was kind of interesting. You know what's really interesting about dance? Is when you really embody something, it's just like speaking. And I know that you don't speak right here, but I can read your body language and I can tell when you're engaged or when you're a little bit bored or if there's like an itch on your side. I can see it all. So, there's a saying that some dancers use, and that's the body doesn't lie. And Shakira, her hips don't lie. But, now, shall we do our magic trick? All right. Let me get you a little diddly. Here you go. Hit it, honey. Oh, good. Let the wild waters in its roar. Yes, there you are. You have performed to the point that the tempest that I bade thee. Oh. And now I'm going to say the words, and I need you to move as if you're being suspended through the air. Now, by accident most strange, bountiful fortune, hath mine enemies been brought to this shore. Now go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, be subject to no one's sight but thine and mine, naked to every eyeball else. Now go, take this form. Now take the form of a sea nymph. And now, let's do this all together because it's really fun. Arms in the air. Scream at the top of your lungs. Ariel! Approach! We're ready for you! I boarded the king's ship. Now on the beak, now in the waist, on the deck, in every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks, the sulphur is roaring. The most mighty Neptune himself seemed besieged and made his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake. Not a soul. All but mariners plunging into the foaming brine and quit the vessel. And Ferdinand, the king's son, was the first man who leaped and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!" Full fathom forth thy father's line, of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but he suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly wring its neck. Hark, I hear them, ding dong. Whoa. So, as always, Ariel is just incredible, right? I mean, they just never seem to fail to amaze me. Now, here we are in Prosperous Cell, aka my memory palace, as you might remember, right? I knew it. So, let's try this. Oh, first I need to review. We need to do a quick review of Prosper's Golden Nugget. Do you remember it? Those who control others controls the narrative. Or those who control the narrative controls others. It's kind of like a It can be swapped out, but those who control the narrative controls others. Exactly. So, let's try an experiment. This is also kind of like an acting experiment as well. When I give you the text of the different items on the bookshelf, you are going to give me an interpretive dance. Or I can read the text, and then if you want, I can be Prospera and you can be Antonio, and we can pretend that we're battling it out through dance. You just want to do the solo? No. You want me to do it all? No. You and I to do it together. You, Antonio, me, Prospera. Okay, all right. Come here. So, remember the staff. So the staff is this. With the help from the kingdom of Naples, my brother Antonio did usurp me and sent me to sea with my daughter Miranda. Oh, and rock it like a little baby. Good. Awesome. I have no idea what's happening. Let's just keep rolling with it. Pass me that ivy. Mm-hmm. That's right. Do you remember the text that goes with this one? Okay, all right, we'll put it down now so that we have free hands to dance. My brother Antonio, holding both the key to officer and office, did set the hearts of the state to the tune that pleased his own ear. And being the ivy that hid my princessly trunk, sucked the verdure out on it. I'm trying to hide myself. I don't know if you can see. Yes. All right, good. Ooh, let's try the coin. The coin. That's right. Alliance so dry, he was for sway. Okay. So, my brother Antonio made an alliance so dry he was for sway by the king of Naples to do him homage and give him annual tribute and subject his coronet to his crown. The dukedom bend, the dukedom yet unbowed. Alas, poor Milan, such ignoble stooping. Well, this is very dramatic. Excellent. Let's hop right to our big... actually, let's do a Miranda one. Let's do a Miranda, right? Let's do a Miranda. Oh, those stinky little shoes. Okay. That's right. Oh, my Miranda. Yes. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, my Miranda. I have done nothing but care of thee. Thee, my loved one, thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am, that I, Prospera, a master of a full poor cell, and thy no greater mother. Or then maybe we end by touching our hearts again, because that's where Miranda resides in us, right? All right. And, of course, the grand finale that we cannot forget. I'll give that to you, because I don't have the power to unleash that. How's it working? All right. There we go. My people provided my escape aboard a rotten carcass of a ship, not rigged nor tackled, sail nor mast. The very rats instinctively quit it. There, they hoist us to cry to the sea that roared to us, to sigh to the winds whose pity sighing back again did us that loving wrong. And now come huddle me like you're my little Miranda and I'm keeping you warm on the ship. Oh, darling Miranda, please don't be chilly. I don't have any food for you here, but maybe in my backyard I'll have a snack for you, darling. Let's go and have a snack in my backyard, right? Okay. There we go. You know what? My bladder's not full right now. I don't need to do a pee break. I hope you're okay if I come and join you for a little snack. Alright, let's get these marshmallows toasted. So, Peter Papaya, what are you thinking of this interpretive dance? Are you digging it? Or do you want to do something else? You're digging the dance. Alright, let's keep it going. I haven't danced in ages, so if I look a little rusty, I apologize. Don't judge my turnout or my port-de-bras. Just feel it and go with the flow, okay? Here, cheers. Oh, maybe can I set your marshmallow on fire? Oh, no. Oh, so tasty. All right. Let's head to the island, shall we? All right. Oh, the very island Prospera was exiled upon. You know, coming to this island never ceases to just take my breath away, I have to say. Let's do this scene in a different area. Let's go over here. Actually, let's go this way. Yeah, because if we're going to dance this scene out, we don't want anything in our way, just in case somebody sprains an ankle, you know what I mean? We better, dance is a little bit different than theater, so there's just a couple different kind of more precautions that you need to take while you're dancing, right? So, now last time we worked together, we gave you the task of being both Miranda and Ferdinand, correct? Would you like to do that again? All right. You are very much a chameleon of an actor. That's some serious skill, flip-flopping between two lives, flip-flopping between two mindsets. I love it. That's so exciting. Okay. And I'll be Prospera, and I'll help you with the dance moves just in case you feel lost. But what's really interesting, Miranda, how do you see her holding her body? I always see her as kind of poised and her arms kind of flowy, right? And I always imagine Ferdinand, even though he sounds like a surfer dude, I always see him as kind of strong and very grounded and planted, and Miranda, is raised on a magical island. There's something so magical and fairy-like about her, right? Okay, so let's try the interpretive dance version of Miranda and Ferdinand. Are you ready? Okay. And before we jump right into it, I need to give you a quick reminder of Prospera's mantra. Those who control the narrative controls others. So that when I enter as Prospera, you know that my goal is to get Ferdinand to fall in love with Miranda, have them get married ASAP, because that will undo all of the suffering I have endured while being exiled here on this very island, okay? Let's try this. High fives. You got this, Peter Papaya. Okay. Now find me an opening position. An opening pose. You are Miranda. Good. And Miranda spies upon Ferdinand and says, "Oh, what is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about! I might call him a thing divine, if nothing I ever saw so natural or noble." And then Ferdinand sees Miranda and is overcome by her beauty and says, "Oh, the goddess on whom the airs attend. Oh, you wonder if you be a maid. Oh, no." "Oh, no wonder so, but certainly a maid." "My heavens! My language! Myself in Naples! Whom with thy eyes not since ebbed beheld the king my father wrecked." Well done. And now I'm going to enter as Prospera, and you and I, Ferdinand, have to have a little chat because, well, you are flirting with my daughter, and I am a little bit of a protective mother, and I'm not going to have any of that. Even though it is my plan, I'm still, that maternal instinct in Prospera's kicking in, But she has to suss out the new boyfriend. Okay. They are in either's powers, and with this swift business I must uneasy make, lest too light winning make the prize light. A word, good sir, for I fear you have done yourself some wrong. A word! Good. And now, Miranda gets in between the two of them and says, "Mom! Stop! Nothing ill can dwell in such a fine temple. Why are you accusing Ferdinand of coming to this island? Can't you see that he was in a shipwreck and just came ashore? Goodness, Mom! Seriously?" And then Ferdinand, you're just like this. "It's sword time." Ooh, and now we get fight choreography. Yes! Okay. Are you ready? On guard. "And draw thy weapon, traitor, for I shall disarm thee with this stick, and make thy weapon drop. Ha ha ha, thy nerves are in their infancy, and to have no vigor in them." Yes. Good. Let's do a little, what they would call in immersive theater, like a durational. So when you do something durational, you draw the audience in while doing a very simple task, right? So for example, if you and I just go for a walk along a pathway, that's going to let the audience come and join us. It's kind of like a palate cleanser, right? So let's do a little durational. So Ferdinand is now in Prospera's employ, and she has Ferdinand do some manual labor. She has Ferdinand stacking wood. Now, of course, as all of this wood stacking is happening, Prospera is spying on him because, lo and behold, her daughter Miranda is distracting Ferdinand because she is in love. All right, good durational work. Now you're going to be Miranda, and you're going to say this: "Yoo-hoo, oh Ferdinand." And Ferdinand says, "Yeah." And then Miranda says, "Would you like to be my husband?" And Ferdinand is like, "Yeah." And then Miranda's like, "Does that mean that we're engaged?" And Ferdinand is like, "Yeah." So congratulations, the young couple is engaged, and Prospera's manipulative plan worked. Everybody wins. Awesome. This way. All right. There we go. Okay, so on the other side of the island, the dukes and the lords have escaped to the Tempest, and they are wandering the desolate land. You know, King Alonso is there. Ferdinand, that's your dad, by the way, and he's crying like a little baby because, well, he thinks you have perished. And my wicked brother Antonio is there, and I don't like Antonio so much. Anyway, you go on ahead, and I'll be right behind you, okay?
What are you doing eating my feast? You thought I was right behind you, but I snuck a Harpy costume, and now I can't stop because I feel fabulous. You are menacing, and on this island, lingering Persian, worse than any death can be. At once shall step by step attend to you and your ways, whose arrest to guard you from which here, on this most desolate isle, else fall upon your head nothing but sorrow. For 'tis my business that you from Milan did savant good Prospera. No, I have to say, great, the fear of this harpy hast thou performed mine aerial, a grace it had so devoured, and mine enemies, believe them, all lit up new distractions, and they're in my power. I leave them these fits while I visit Ferdinand, whom they believe is drowned in his and mine loved darling. No, I don't know if you see it on yourself, darling. Peter Paya. But you have a ridiculous little boomy hat on and a ruffle around your neck that makes you look like a poor little chihuahua that's just come home from the vet. Shall we get you out of this ridiculous costume and go have a wedding celebration? Alright, let's go.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Should we spend some time giving this garden a little facelift? It looks pretty terrible. I mean, this garden must have been hit really hard by that storm, hey? Oh, bravo. You're really good at this spell, by the way. You're very speedy. My goodness. Oh, gorgeous. You're so good. Hey, Peter Papaya, can I ask you a question? I know last time we did this scene together, you... Oh dear, where did I... Oh, there I am. Well, last time we did this scene together, you married yourself, right? Well, because we're doing the dance version of it, would you be interested in marrying me? Okay. Are you engaging? Oh my, are you proposing? Oh, I do, thank you. Good, and okay, good. Well, let's keep restoring, and then I'm going to concoct a really fun plan for our wedding celebration, okay? Oh, bravo, bravo. Now, where should we have our wedding? Of course, in the most obvious place, right? Such a good suggestion. I mean, nothing is more gorgeous. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's just do it all out properly. So I'm going to start singing, and I'm going to walk down the aisle. And then I'll sing another song, and then you walk down the aisle. And then on the third song, we're going to do a wedding dance, okay? Are you ready? Okay. This is a big day. I'm like a little bit nervous. Do you feel nervous at all? Have you ever been married before? You have? Am I your second wife? Oh my goodness. Do you love me? Okay, alright, okay. I'm fine. I'm not going to get cold feet. Okay, let's go get married. Woo! Alright, let's get married. So, Prospera's gift to us, a young couple, let's pretend I'm Miranda and you're Ferdinand, okay? So Prospera's gift to us is she has a bunch of island spirits dress up as different goddesses, and the goddesses bless the young couple. So I'm going to sing the songs of the goddesses, and then we will, by the end of the third song, we will be wed. Alright? High fives. Because that's how you do in the Tempest. High fives for pre-wedding nerves. Oh my goodness. I'm rambling. I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go. Woo! You nymphs called naiads of the windring brooks, with your sedged crowns and your ever harmless looks, leave your crisp channels and on this green land answer your summons, Juno does command. Come, temperate nymphs, it's time to celebrate. A contract of true love can never be too late. And now the groom, Ferdinand, walks down the aisle. Honor, riches, marriage, blessings, long continuance, increasing hourly joy. still be upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. Good. And now for the last one. We have to dance it out. Are you ready? Let's do mirroring. Let's do like a mirroring duet, okay? Earths increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners never empty, vines and clustering bunches growing, plants so goodly, birthing boldly. Spring come to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest, scarcity and want shall shun you. Sarah's blessing is so on you. Oh, yay. Do we hug now? Okay, oh my goodness. I've never been married in VR before. Holy smokes, I know. I just like, oh, I didn't think I would be so overwhelmed with emotion. My goodness. Oh, I think you deserve. Just a second. There we go. A little polishing of that mask. Being your second wife and all, I just want to see you and, oh my goodness. All right, let's go back to my backyard. Well, what do you say about that? With this blessing, we are wed. Just FYI, that's really not how the Tempest goes, like the Shakespearean play. Prospera does not steal her daughter's boyfriend and get married and then return to Milan with that. That was just a weird interpretive dance version, so don't tell anybody that we kind of switcherooed the ending, okay? You won't tell anybody your secret? My secret is safe? Okay, good. But in the actual Tempest, Ferdinand and Miranda get married, and then Prospera is able to return to Milan, and Prospera gives up her magic. And well, unfortunately, our time is slowly ticking away, and we have to leave each other soon, too. Well, but I have one last ritual for us. Shall we do it? All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's just get the storm going first. There we go. That's better. That's setting the mood a little bit. Good. Our revels now are ended. Those, our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and have melted into air. Into thin air. Like the baseless fabric of this vision. The cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself. All which it inherit shall dissolve. Like this insubstantial pageant faded. Leave not a wreck behind, for we are such stuff as dreams are made on. And in this little life, we are rounded in a snap. Oh, that was really fun. That was really interesting as well. I've never done a dance version before. But, now you know what time it is, right? It's time to party, aka a wedding reception of 2. Have you ever done a recap dance? Okay. We have to do every part of the show in a small dance in like 1 minute. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. The sailors! They're freaking out. Oh my goodness. Hi, my hearts. Truly, truly, my hearts. Yar, yar. Ah! And then Ariel. Ooh, I'm a spooky Ariel. I'm singing to you underwater. Full fathom, far right, father's lie. Blah, blah, blah. Good. And now it's Prosperous Cell, and we're dialogue, a coin, a ring, a sword, dialogue, learning about the character, and then all of a sudden, there's a pee break. Oh my goodness, I can't hold my bladder. Just a second, let me go to the bathroom and have some marshmallows. And then we have the love scene. Miranda, Ferdinand, Prospera with her evil plan, and then the harpy comes in. And it's like, woo, I'm a spooky harpy. Spooky harpy, spooky harpy, spooky harpy. Good. And then it's time for a wedding. and we're like wedding celebrations. The goddesses have come. Everything is so fancy. And then it's the very end, and we're like, I love you. I'll see you again next time. You audience and spirit that has been in my charge, I free you to the elements and fare thou well. Ciao, Peter Papaya. It was fabulous seeing you again. One more hug.
Welcome back. Thank you for realizing this production. May we wish you calm seas, auspicious gales, and